Okay, magandang araw sa lahat. Ako po ulit si Ginang Melissa Ines, de Guia, sa inyong mga guidance counselors dito sa Manandan National High School. Ngayong araw, pag-uusapan po natin ang isang mahalagang service din ng guidance office, ang ating diet counseling. Ang ating pong pag-uusapan ngayon ay good health, healthy body, healthy mind. It is a prevention and wellness tip during this time of pandemic. At ito po ay may 4 series or 4 parts. So ito po ang part 1 of 4 parts. There are 3 components of good health. First, food and diet. Second, and food and diet is classified still into 2. That is the quality of the food and the diet, or the kinds of foods. And letter B, the quantity or the amount of food. So, gaano ba dapat kadami at ano ba talaga ang kalidad ng mga kinakain nating pagkain. The second one, or the second component is exercise, pag-ehersisyo, at third, sleep, rest, and relaxation. So, kailangan din po natin ng gusto at sapat na tulog, pahinga, at ang ating stress-free or pagdidi-stress ng ating life. Ang ating pong food and diet are the keys to building a strong immune system. Lagi natin naririnig ngayon na build your immune system, boost your immune system. Ano po ba yung immune system? Sa ating Google na-research natin ang immune system na function ay to fight off foreign invaders in the body. Meron tayong major organs, the white blood cells, namely the T cells, B cells, and the macrophages. Meron din po tayong mga organs gaya ng thymus, spleen, lymph nodes, lymphatic tissue of the gut, the bone marrow, and in here, sa lymph nodes, sa thymus, sa spleen, and the bone marrow, nanggagaling ang ating mga T cells, B cells, and macrophages. Ano na naman ang mga yon? Okay. Ang mga white blood cells, or tinatawag nating lymphocytes, T cells, are galing sa ating organ na thymus. Ang ating B cells ay bursa cells, kaya B, na galing sa ating bone marrow. At ang ating immune system is made up of special organs, cells, and chemicals that fight infection. Pag sinabi po nating infection, these are microbes, microbio. The main part of the immune system are the white blood cells, antibodies, the complement system, the lymphatic system, the spleen, the thymus, and the bone marrow. Depende po sa ating mga kinakain, nagkakaroon po tayo ng strong or weak immune system. Talakay din natin kanina ang macrophage. Ang macrophage, depende sa ating mga kinakain din, ay ito yung mga cells na kumakain. Okay, kaya macro, malaki, at yung phage ay eater. So, ibig sabihin nito, ito yung mga kumakain ng microbes, antigens, or ito yung mga nakikitang invaders or foreign invaders ng body. So, scientifically, a macrophage is defined as a type of phagocyte, which is a cell responsible for detecting, engulfing, and destroying pathogens and apoptotic cells. Macrophages are produced through the differentiation of monocytes, which turn into macrophages when they leave the blood. So, ano po ang kinakain ng ating mga macrophage? Gaya ng nakikita natin sa picture, may bacteria, sinasak ng ating mga macrophage or ating mga killer cells. Then, ginagawa itong mga soluble debris. So, parang napipiga, tapos sila ay nadidikdik at nagiging mga soluble debris na alis din o lumalabas din sa ating mga killer cells at sila ay pina-flush out of the body. Okay. Ito yung ating immune system and immune organs. Ang ating pong thymus na located sa ating ulo or sa ating brain ay responsible for the formation of T cells. Ang ating tonsils or adenoids distinguish the invaders for destruction. Meaning, sila yung nakaka-recognize na, oops, may nakapasok na mga invaders or foreign bodies. And then, ang ating spleen, they filter the blood and distribute the T and B cells. So, ibig sabihin ng filter, clini-cleanse, pinipurify, at dinidistribute ang ating mga T cells or thymus cells at ang ating mga B cells or bursa cells or bone marrow cells. Yung namang lymph glands are used for storage and white blood cell formation. Bone marrow or B cells are produced in the bone marrow. So when the body senses foreign substances, they are called antigens. The immune system works to recognize the antigens and get rid of them. The lymphocytes are triggered to make antibodies, or they are also called the immunoglobulins. These proteins lock into specific antigens. Papaliwanag ko ng mas detalyado at siguro mas simple mamaya, no? So, ito yung T cells na galing sa thymus cells, B cells or bone marrow or bursa-derived cells are the major cellular components of the adaptive immune response. The T cells are involved in cell-mediated immunity, whereas B cells are primarily responsible for humoral immunity. These are relating to antibodies. The function of T cells and B cells is to recognize specific non-self antigens during a process known as antigen presentation. Once they have identified an invader, the cells generate specific responses that are tailored maximally to eliminate specific pathogens or pathogen-infected cells. B cells respond to pathogens by producing large quantities of antibodies which then neutralize foreign objects like bacteria and viruses. In response to pathogens, some T cells called the T helper cells produce cytokines that direct the immune response, while other T cells called cytotoxic T cells produce toxic granules that contain powerful enzymes which induce the death of pathogen-infected cells. Following activation, B cells and T cells leave a lasting legacy of the antigens they have encountered in the form of memory cells. Throughout the lifetime of an animal, these memory cells will remember each specific pathogen encountered and are able to mount a strong and rapid response if the same pathogen is detected again. This is known as acquired immunity. So siguro parang kayo na nosebleed din ako sa paliwanag na ito ni Google. Parang basically, ang ating katawan ay ang ating palagay na nating castle natin. Sa ating castles, merong guardia. Okay, so merong T cells na tatawagin nating mga white soldiers, ating bone marrow or bursa cells na tinatawag nating red soldiers, at ang ating killer cells or natural killer cells na tinatawag nating black soldiers. So ano ang nangyayari kapag may pumasok na mananako or yung gustong mag-destroy sa ating body, sa ating castle? Ang mangyayari ay lalabas na produce itong mga cells na ito. Ang talagang nagtutulungan si T cell at saka si B cell. Ang ginagawa nila, nire-recognize nila, ina-analyze nila kung ano yung mga invaders or sino yung mananakop na pumasok. Pagkatapos sa kanilang paglalaban dun sa antigen, yung antibody na produce nila, yun yung papatay dun sa bacteria o virus na pumasok at magkakaroon din ng mga helper cells. Magkakaroon dyan ng mga parang nagre-record kung ano ang nangyayari at kung sino at ano siya na pumasok na invader sa katawan natin. Kaya ang mangyayari, nagkakaroon ng memory cells. Para sa uulit, halimbawa na in-invade yung ating castle, yung ating katawan, nitong foreign body na ito, meron nang maka-identify sa kanila kung sino sila, alam na nila kung ano yung armas na gagamitin para mamatay ito. Ganon din naman pag sinabi nating natural killer cell, ating next slide, ang ating natural killer cells ay part of the innate immune system and play a major role in defending the host from tumors and virally infected cells. NK or natural killer cells modulate the functions of other cells, including the macrophages and T cells, and distinguish infected cells and tumors from normal and uninfected cells by recognizing changes of a surface molecule called the MHC or the major histocompatibility complex. Natural killer cells are activated in response to a family of cytokines called the interferons. Activated natural killer cells release cytotoxic or ito yung cell-killing granules which then destroy the altered cells. They are named natural killer cells because they do not require prior activation in order to kill cells which are missing MHC class 1 or ito yung major histocompatibility complex. So, anong pagkakaiba niya sa T cell at saka sa B cell? Yung natural killer cell, hindi na niya kailangan i-analyze, no? Basta na-recognize niya na foreign ito, invader ito, kill agad. So, para siyang, kung titignan nyo din si natural killer cell, para siyang Pac-Man. Hihigupin niya yung buong invader na nakita niya, lulunukin niya, tapos yung interaction ng enzymes na papatay doon sa microbe, didikdikin siya at ilalabas din uli ni natural killer cell na flush out of the body. So, people with disease, no, people who have deficient natural killer cells, usually because of an inherited immune disorder, may be more prone to certain viruses. So, makikita natin na minsan may tao na may allergies kasi hindi na develop yung kanyang natural killer cell to identify kung ano yung allergen niya. Natural killer cells or NK cells are present in the blood and can move into other tissues to find targets. Ang function din ng ating natural killer cell in the immune system is that their immune cells can recognize and kill the cells of someone's body that have been infected with a pathogen. Natural killer cells can also recognize and destroy tumor cells. So ito yung nakaka-recognize ng ating mga cancer cells. Okay. So, dahil dyan, kailangan healthy ang ating immune system. Buo. So, yung system ng organs ng ating thymus, ng ating spleen, ng ating bone marrow, at ng ating circulatory system. No? Nagkakakonekta sila. So, para ma-boost yan, ang primary nag-boost ng ating immune system are multivitamins. Unang-una dyan, vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B complex, vitamin D, and vitamin E. Madami pa mamayang vitamins and minerals na pag-uusapan natin. Samantala, ito yung 15 na identified na magbo-boost o mag-strengthen ng ating immune system. Ano-anong mga to? citrus fruits, red bell peppers, broccoli, garlic, ginger, spinach or water spinach, kangkong, yogurt, almonds, sunflower seeds, turmeric, green tea, papaya, kiwi fruit, poultry, and shellfish. Pag sinabi nating poultry, ito yung chicken, duck, turkey, at syempre pag shellfish, ito yung mga clams, mussels, etc. Pag sinabi natin citrus fruits, ito yung mga examples. Grapefruit, lime, orange, tangerine, lemon, pomelo, citron, ora blanco, kumquat. Vitamin supplement should be, ito yung recommended daily dosage. Sa mga lalaki, 90 milligrams. Sa mga babae, 75 milligrams. Ang recommended para sa mga COVID patients ay 1,000 milligrams. Ang ating, or double dosage, sabi nila. So, vitamin C is thought to increase the production of white blood cells, which are key to fighting infections. Almost all citrus fruits are high in vitamin C. With such a variety to choose from, it's easy to add a squeeze of this vitamin to any meal. Sabi nga nila, walang na-overdose sa vitamin C. May movie akong napanood noon, nagpakamatay, sana. Ang tinake niya ay overdose of vitamin C. Nabuhay. Kasi wala ngang na-overdose sa vitamin C. Consuming 5 servings of fruits and vegetables each day can result in an intake of about 200 milligrams of vitamin C, and citrus fruits are a particularly good source of vitamin C, with 1 medium orange or grapefruit providing approximately 70 milligrams and 56 milligrams respectively. Kaya lang sa atin sa Pilipinas, madalang ang grapefruit, madalang ang lime, no? Madalang din ang other citrus fruits like pomelo, in season yan, yung ating suha. Ang ating lemon, medyo may makamahalan. Tangerine, baka yung iba sa atin hindi pa nakakakita ng tangerine. Citron, oro blanco, or kumquat, no? Sa atin siguro strange yan. So, alternative natin ay calamansi, no? Dahil ito din ay isang citrus fruit that is used to flavor foods and drinks. Despite its outer appearance and its aroma, the taste of the fruit itself is quite sour, although the peel is sweet. Like other citrus fruits, the calamansi is high in vitamin C. Kung tatanungin niyo ako which is better, kung lemon or calamansi, they are both full of vitamin C. So, hindi natin masabi. Yun lang, ang lasa ng lemon, medyo swabe. Ang lasa ng calamansi talagang maasim. Taken as it is. Ang capsicum or red bell peppers, again, vitamin C supplement for healthy skin and hair. If you opt for supplements, avoid taking more than 2,000 milligrams a day. Also, keep in mind that while vitamin C might help you recover from a cold quicker, there's no evidence that it's effective against the new coronavirus SARS. So, ang dinidiscuss ko lang ay pag-boost ng immune system. Hindi ko sinasabing ito yung gamot laban sa COVID. No? So, 1 ounce per ounce, red bell peppers contain almost 3 times as much as vitamin C. So, 127 milligrams. Sa Florida orange for 45 milligrams. And they're also source or a rich source of beta-carotene. Of course, ang beta-carotene makukuha din sa tomato at saka sa carrots. And this is anti-cancer foods, which converts into vitamin A for healthy eyes, healthy skin, and healthy hair. Ang broccoli. Broccoli is a supercharged with vitamins and minerals, packed also with vitamins A, C, and E, as well as fiber and many other antioxidants. Broccoli is one of the healthiest vegetables you can put on your plate. The key to keeping its power intact is to cook it as little as possible, or better yet, not at all. So, pwedeng kainin siya as it is, pwedeng half-cook. Ang nire-recommend kasi ngayon dapat fully cook ang mga vegetables dahil sa pandemic nga. So, Whether you cook it, you don't, it's a very healthy source of nutrients, good for boosting your immune system. The key to keeping its power intact is to cook it as little as possible, sabi nga kanina, or better yet, not at all. So, steaming is the best way to keep more nutrients in the food. So, ang 1 serving, 1 cup cooked or 1 cup cooked or raw broccoli or 10 broccoli florets. O yung pag hiniwa-hiwalay mo or pag hinimay-himay mo, mga 10 bulaklak. Okay? About 30 calories yan. Ang garlic. Ano ang garlic sa Tagalog? Bawang. Sabi nila, nagda-drive ito ng mga witch or Dracula away. So, yan yung mga paniniwala, no? Pero meron itong tinatawag natin nag-boost ng immune system because of its enzymes. Garlic is found in almost every cuisine in the world. It adds a little zing to food, and it's a must-have for your health. Early civilizations recognized its value in fighting infections. Garlic may also slow down hardening of the arteries, and there's weak evidence that it helps lower blood pressure. Kaya minsan may nakikita kayo sigurong kinakain ito raw dahil ito ay magaling din na magpababa ng blood pressure. Garlic's immune-boosting properties seem to come from a heavy concentration of sulfur-containing compounds such as allicin or allicin. The minimum effective dose for raw garlic is 1 segment in 1 clove, eaten 2 to 3 times per day. You can also take an aged garlic supplement. In that case, a normal dose is 600 to 1,200 milligrams per day. Okay, ano naman ang ginger sa Tagalog? Ito ay luya. Okay. Ginger is another ingredient many turn to after getting sick. Ginger may help decrease inflammation, which can help reduce a sore throat and inflammatory illnesses. Ginger may help with nausea as well, pag medyo nahihilo or naduduwal. While it's used in many sweet desserts, ginger packs some heat in the form of gingerol, a relative of capsaicin na nakukuha naman sa red bell peppers. Okay, so siguro na papansin niyo na madalas itong para sa sabaw, panghigop, pagpapainit ng katawan. So yan ang kainaman ng ginger kasi nagpapababa siya ng mga sakit-sakit sa buto, sakit sa katawan. Ginger may also decrease chronic pain. Trusted source ito galing, and might even possess cholesterol-lowering properties. Gaya nung i-discuss ko ulit isa mamaya, turmeric. Parang same effect sila. Experts including integrative medicine pioneer Andrew Will, medical doctor, recommend consuming around 2 grams of ginger per day, which works out to about 1 tablespoon fresh grated ginger or 3/4 teaspoon powdered ginger. So kung makikita niyo sa mga presentations natin, meron siyang description and then meron siyang dosage, recommended dosage. So that is the quality and the quantity part. So ang number 6, ito naman yung spinach natin. Alam niyo bang napakadaming klase ng spinach? Kung yung shrub, yung tumutubong usually hanggang baywang or hanggang tuhod, no? Ito ang tinatawag nating kulitis. Okay, kung yun namang isa yung nagla-climb or umaakyat-akyat sa pader o sa anuhan, yan ay alugbati, no? So kung shrub, kulitis, kung vine, alugbati, at kung nakatira sa tubig, yan ay kangkong, no? So spinach made our list not just because it's rich in vitamin C, it's also packed with numerous antioxidants and beta-carotene, which may both increase the infection-fighting ability of our immune systems. Similar to broccoli, spinach is healthiest when it's cooked as little as possible so that it retains its nutrients. Again, pwedeng half cook. However, light cooking makes it easier to absorb the vitamin A and allows other nutrients to be released from the oxalic acid, an anti-nutrient. 1 cup of fresh spinach is a serving. But what if it's steamed? Serving sizes can get a little confusing. The general rule of thumb is that a 1/2 cup of vegetables or 1 cup of green leafy vegetables equals 1 serving. So, ang 1 serving po natin ay 1/2 cup. Okay. Note on the water spinach. Ito ang ating paborito sa sinigang. No? Kangkong is relatively high in beta-carotene, natural antioxidants, protein, carbohydrates, and dietary fibers. Kangkong is also extremely rich in electrolytes such as sodium and potassium. 100 grams of kangkong can account for 7.5% of your daily sodium intake and 6.6% of your daily potassium intake. So, yan po ang mga minerals na nakukuha sa ating kangkong. Sodium and potassium. Ang pito po ay yogurt. Okay. Look for yogurts that have the phrase live and active cultures printed on the label, like the Greek yogurt. These cultures may stimulate your immune system to help fight diseases. Try to get plain yogurts rather than the kind that are flavored and loaded with sugar. You can sweeten plain yogurt yourself with healthy fruits and a drizzle of honey instead. Yogurt can also be a great source of vitamin D, so try to select brands fortified with this vitamin. Vitamin D helps regulate the immune system and is thought to boost our body's natural defenses against diseases. Clinical trials are even in the works to study its possible effects on COVID-19. An average serving, depending on the brand, can have 12 to 17.3 grams of protein. A cup of plain Greek yogurt can help you meet the recommended dietary guideline of 3 daily servings of low-fat or non-fat dairy products like milk. Okay, meron tayong side note. Magkakaroon kasi ng confusion minsan kung may pagkakaiba ba ang yogurt sa Yakult or yung ating probiotics. Okay, yes. Here are some. Can Yakult be a substitute for yogurt? No. Yes. Okay. Yogurt and Yakult are not the same. Yakult is a fermented dairy drink that contains probiotic cultures rather than yogurt cultures. The main difference between yogurt and probiotic cultures is that probiotics must have scientifically proven health benefits while yogurts do not. Now, pwede bang mag-substitute? Yes. Here are some instructions. Make your own probiotic drinks like Yakult. Those instructions don't specify the temperature, so shoot for the optimal Lactobacillus casei strain Shirota culture temperature of 37 degrees centigrade. So, Yakult can be a substitute for yogurt, but they are not the same. Okay. Now, let's go to nuts like almonds. Okay, anong mga qualities ng almonds? They are packed with vitamin E. It's a fat-soluble vitamin, which means it requires the presence of fat to be absorbed properly. Nuts, such as almonds, are packed with the vitamin and also have healthy fats. Adults only need about 15 milligrams of vitamin each day, or vitamin E each day. A half-cup serving of almonds, which is about 46 whole shelled almonds, provides around 100% of the recommended daily amount. This is from trusted source. Okay. Ano naman ang pagkakaiba ng almonds sa peanuts? Okay. Kasi ito yung mas common sa Pilipinas, no, kaysa almonds and also much cheaper. The peanuts have the same nutritional value as almonds. Tree nuts like almonds, pecans, and walnuts are specially prized for the rich cargo of vitamins, minerals, and mono and polyunsaturated fats. Botanically, peanuts are not nuts, but they are legumes. But nutritionally, they are very similar to tree nuts. And other studies have shown their benefits. This is by Dr. Stamfer. Now, the peanut is also known as the ground nut, goober or monkey nut, and taxonomically classified as Arachis hypogea. It is a legume crop grown mainly for its edible seeds. It is widely grown in the tropics and subtropics, being important to both the small and large commercial producers. So in terms of its nutritional value, they have the same as almonds. So kung wala kayong mahanap na almonds sa supermarket, pwede rin po ang nuts. Again, may recommended daily dosage. Huwag po nating i-consume ang isang lata ng peanuts, no? Siguro is yung scoop sa kamay natin, maximum na yun. Then, another kind of seed are the sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are full of nutrients, including phosphorus, magnesium, and vitamins B6 and E. Vitamin E is important in regulating and maintaining immune system function. Other foods with high amounts of vitamin E include avocados and dark leafy greens. Sunflower seeds are also incredibly high in selenium. Just 1 ounce contains nearly half the selenium that the average adult needs daily. This is again from trusted source. A variety of studies, mostly performed on animals, have looked at its potential to combat viral infections such as swine flu or the H1N1 flu. Sunflower seeds are rich in nutrients, and 1 serving of shelled sunflower seeds is usually 1 ounce, which is about 1/4 cup or 4 teaspoons, and 1 to 2 thumb-sized portions. They are particularly high in healthy fat. A serving delivers 14 grams of fat with a mix of mono, unsaturated, and polyunsaturated fats. Ito po yung mga fats na hindi nakakataba at madaling matunaw. Okay? Hindi gaya ng saturated fats. Okay. Minsan, similar ang ating sunflower seeds also to our watermelon seeds or pakwan. They are a rich source of proteins, vitamins, omega-3, and omega-6 fatty acids. They also contain magnesium, zinc, copper, potassium, and more. These seeds are also high in calories though, so you need to be mindful of your portions. 1 cup of roasted watermelon seeds contains roughly 600 calories. Kaya mas lesser ang calories ng sesame or sunflower seeds. Okay. So anong mga benefits ng watermelon seeds? They are rich in protein, good source of B vitamins and minerals, regulates our blood pressure, boosts energy levels, and keeps skin healthy and glowing. So kung kakain tayo ng watermelon, yung skin natin parang nagpipink, nagre-red like its skin, no? Alright. So, ito yung kapatid ng ginger, turmeric, or luyang dilaw. You may know turmeric as a key ingredient in many curries, di ba? Curry chicken, chicken curry, or favorite ko, shrimp curry. This bright yellow bitter spice has also been used for years as an anti-inflammatory in treating both osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Research, like trusted source, shows that high concentrations of curcumin, which gives turmeric its distinctive color, can help decrease exercise-induced muscle damage. Curcumin has promise as an immune booster based on findings from animal studies and an antiviral. So, nag-ano siya ng sakit sa katawan, inflammation, as well as antiviral siya. But more research are needed Studies typically uses doses of 500 to 2,000 milligrams of turmeric per day, often in the form of an extract with a curcumin concentration that is much higher than the amounts naturally occurring in foods. For instance, the average Indian diet provides around 2,000 to 2,500 milligrams of turmeric or 60 to 100 milligrams of curcumin per day. So, ito yung pag sa India, kasi yun yung spice nila, ingredients nila sa kanilang food. Okay. Ito naman, refreshing beverage tayo. Green tea. Both green and black teas are packed with flavonoids. Ano yung flavonoids? A type of antioxidant where green tea really excels is in its level of epigallocatechin gallate or EGCG, another powerful antioxidant. In studies, EGCG or the epigallocatechin gallate has been shown to enhance immune function. The fermentation process black tea goes through destroys a lot of the EGCG. Green tea, on the other hand, is steamed and not fermented, so the EGCG is preserved. Kaya, compared to black tea, mas recommended for immune booster ang green tea. Green tea is also a good source of the amino acid L-theanine. L-theanine may aid in the production of germ-fighting compounds in your T cells. So, ito yung magbo-boost naman ng ating mga T cells. That's in our thymus. Drinking 3 to 5 cups of green tea per day seems to be optimal to reap the most health benefits. Very high doses may be problematic for some, but generally, green tea's benefits far outweigh its risks. In fact, drinking more green tea may greatly improve your health. Okay, next. Okay, come to my other favorite fruit, papaya. It is another fruit loaded with vitamin C. You can find double the daily recommended amount of vitamin C in a single medium fruit. This is again from trusted source. Papayas also have a digestive enzyme called papain that has anti-inflammatory effects. So again, kung mapapansin nyo, di ba ang sinaserve sa mga bagong panganak ay tinolang manok. Manok, ginger, papaya. They aid in yung pag-ease ng sakit ng katawan at saka inflammation ng muscles. Papayas have decent amounts of potassium, magnesium, and folate, all of which are beneficial to your overall health. Ang folate, usually yan ay nakikitang source sa mga nire-recommend sa milk ng breastfeeding mothers. 1 cup of fresh papaya chunks or 145 grams has 62 calories and 2.5 grams of fiber. For most adults, the recommended dietary allowance of vitamin C is between, again, 75 to 90, 90 for men, 75 for women. You can incorporate papaya into your meal plan at any time of the day. Morning, lunch, or morning breakfast, lunch to dinner. Pwede yung iserve. Okay. Another fruit is kiwi. Kiwis are naturally full of a ton of essential nutrients, including folate, potassium, vitamins E, K, and C. Vitamin C boosts the white blood cells to fight infection, while kiwi's other nutrients keep the rest of your body functioning properly. The dosage you take depends on factors like age, health status, and what you're trying to treat. Eating 1 to 3 kiwis a day is enough for most people to get the boost of nutrients from the fruit. A daily dose of some kiwi powders is almost 5.5 grams. Treats asthma, aids digestion, boosts immune system, helps prevent sickness, manages blood pressure, reduces blood clotting, protect against vision loss. So yan kadami ang benefits from kiwi fruit. Unfortunately, hindi ito chico, no? Yung balat niya, yung kanyang skin, brown like chico, but actually hindi siya taste sweet like Rico. Talagang green siya sa loob with so many seeds. Okay. Poultry. Again, sabi ko kanina, ang poultry could be chicken, duck, turkey. When you're sick and you reach for chicken soup, it's more than just the placebo effect that makes you feel better. The soup may help lower inflammation, which could improve symptoms of a cold. Poultry, such as chicken and turkey, is high in vitamins B6. About 3 ounces of light turkey or chicken meat contains nearly 1/3 of your daily recommended amount of vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is an important player in many of the chemical reactions that happen in the body. It's also vital to the formation of new and healthy red blood cells. Yun lang galing ang bursa cells or B cells. Stock or broth made by boiling chicken bones contains gelatin, chondroitin, and other nutrients helpful for gut healing and immunity. At kung makikita nyo yung legs, chicken legs, yan din ay rich sa nutrients na anti-arthritis. Okay, now we have the last kind of food for immune system, shellfish. Shellfish isn't what jumps to mind for many who are trying to boost their immune system. But some types of shellfish are packed with zinc. Zinc doesn't get as much attention as many other vitamins and minerals, but our bodies need it so that our immune cells can function as intended. Varieties of shellfish that are high in zinc include oysters, crab, lobsters, and mussels. Keep in mind that you don't want to have more than the daily recommended amount of zinc in your diet. Ano ba ang recommended amount ng zinc in our diet? 11 milligrams for adult men, 8 milligrams for most adult women. So, huwag tayong magpapapak ng lobster, oysters, crab, or mussels. Just the right dosage or amount. Too much zinc can actually inhibit the immune system function. Kaya pala siya number 15. Okay, so, addendum, no, sa ating talakayin, itong mga recommended foods, not necessarily kakainin mo yan in one setting. Okay? Hindi din naman necessary na bawat kinakain mo, minimeasure mo, meron ka dyang weighing machine. No? Gaya ng sinasabi kanina, may teaspoon, may cup. Those are for measurements. No? Ito din ay recommended lang. Hindi namin sinasabing it's a must na kainin nyo ito dahil may kamahalan yung iba. No? Kaya nga nag-research kami ng mga mahahanap sa Pilipinas, madaling mabili sa palengke or mura lang, no, na kayang-kaya natin na i-budget sa ating marketing budget. So, madami ang vitamins and minerals na nabanggit natin at madami din ang nire-recommend ng mga doktor. Mag-research tayo, no? Ang mostly recommended kasi na from A to Z ay Centrum. Pero I don't want to parang sinesell yung product na yon. It's just that yun yung complete daw from A to Z. Other supplements to boost up our immune system against COVID-19. Ito yung mga nire-recommend sa ating mga messengers, sa ating mga Facebook page, no? Anong mga medicines that are taken in isolation? Again, vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams, vitamin E, from 10 to 11 hours sitting in the sunshine for 15 to 20 minutes for vitamin D yan. Egg meal once, yan ay for protein. We take a rest, sleep a minimum of 7 to 8 hours. We drink 1.5 liters of water a day. Actually, kulang yan. Dapat 3 liters natin. All meals should be warm, not cold. So, cooked food is better than raw at this time of pandemic. Yung mga recommend lang na half-cook ay yung spinach at saka yung broccoli. Okay. Meron tayong note sa pH, no, your potential hydrogen of COVID-19 virus. ito yung, ang COVID-19 virus daw ay from 5.5 to 8.5 pH level. Therefore, all we have to do to eliminate the virus is to consume more foods with alkaline above the acidity level of the virus. But andyan ang bananas, 4 point something lang ang pH level niya. Paliwanag ko later, no? Pero yan yung other recommended ones. So, ang green lemon, 9.9 pH. Ang yellow lemon, 8.2. Avocado, 6.3 to 6.6. Ang garlic ay 13.2. Ang mango ay 8.7. Ang tangerine ay 8.3. Ang pineapple ay 12.7. Ang watercress ay 22.7. Ang oranges ay 9.2. Ang ginseng or Korean drink is 6.5 to 6.7. Ang graham cracker, 7.10 to 7.92. Ang cauliflower ay 6.5 to 6.8. At ang broccoli ay 6.3 to 6.85 potential hydrogen. Therefore, these are foods, fruits, vegetables that are higher in alkaline level than the COVID-19 virus. So, we take more of that, we fight the virus. So, sabi ko nga kanina, may note tayo on bananas. Okay. Ito yung banana breakdown. The darker the banana, the better. Alright, banana has a pH level of 4.5 to 4.7, but it's the most complete food in terms of vitamins and mineral content, and nutritious as well as filling and complete snack or dessert. No? So, pag green hanggang pa-bulok, tingnan natin. Pagka underripe, great source of prebiotics for gut health. Pag pa-yellow na, high fiber and lower in sugar. Pag pa-orange na, high antioxidant levels of good fiber content. Pag medyo may batik-batik na, very ripe na siya, more potassium and antioxidant, easier to digest. And pag overripe na, produce an anti-cancer substance that combats cancer cells. All in all, siya ay rich in vitamin C. Okay? Kaya, kung sa US, nire-recommend nila an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Sa Pilipinas, a banana a day keeps the doctor away. So, dyan po nagtatapos ang ating talakayin tungkol sa food and your immune system. Sa part 2 po, titignan po natin ang exercise and the immune system. Kaya, antabayanan nyo po yun. Thank you very much again for watching. Sana po may natutunan kayo. Thank you.